Evening.
Soldier.
Not really.
I will... Goodbye.
Every street corner.
What on earth happened here?
I'm sorry you ended up...
It's locked.
I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you released.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir. And I thank you for your generous donation.
It never ceases to amaze me.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Please show me one.
Of course. Tomorrow. Good evening.
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
Whatever your motives, you're making money by stealing from the dead. Dr. Swansea should be informed.
No offense, sir, but Dr. Swansea is one of my customers. As I told you, I like to help people, and everybody needs help from time to time.
Can you tell me anything?
Oh, goodness.
What are you...
Poor...
Miss Jones's body has...
Yes. The body was brought here this morning.
Who could have...
That's exactly what I asked myself for the whole...
Goodbye.
It never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead, see.
I met him in New York. If only there were more of them. Less resignation and more determination. I know I can count.
It ain't human! Kill it! Step away, sir. Don't come any fucking closer.
Fear no evil. We do the Lord's work here.
It ain't human! Kill it! Don't like that, do ya? Take a breath of this! Best turn around if I were you. Stay away!
Look at me. It's on to us.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
What can you tell me about this?
Things ain't that bad.
Well, you're not doing a very good job.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time.
More efficient.
Incredible. You know what?
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts.
Goodbye.
The gangs, the epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife, and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt.
I like people who know what they want.
I'm not interested in...
Fair enough.
Since my return from the war...
That's exactly what...
What can you tell me?
You can't trust anyone around.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark.
Looting corpses in a mass grave.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
I'm looking...
The sad saint?
Yes,
You don't say.
Can I see...
As long as you have money.
This is despicable.
Everyone's throwing the blame. Everyone's throwing the blame.
Mark my words. These murders are the work of a vampire.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then, for if the sewer dog is back, And hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer doctor? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws.
Good evening,
murders
Tom.
by
Good
night.
evening, sir. How are you?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seems so...
Thank you for your hospitality.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Sabrina seems very fond of you, Tom.
I like her too. I really do. I know I'm her boss, and I'm much older and all. But I like her, for sure.
What is bothering you, then?
Sabrina is an angry one. She wears it like a coat. I'm not sure I can make her shed that anger. It hurts to see her like that.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse.
I believe...
Oh, I bet.
Please.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but...
Goodbye, Mr. Watt.
So few clients. What with the epidemic, no one dares go outside.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me?
Don't take it personally.
Yes, you had definitely...
I'm Dyson Delaney.
Surely...
Sure.
Do you really...
No.
So...
No.
I want to know more...
I'm still in that.
Do you believe in a...
I do not believe in much anymore.
Do you still see your
No. I really...
Who could?
About this.
Goodbye. Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a...
I'm much...
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle.
Excuse my...
Something bothering you?
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
Sabrina, tell me about your true feelings for your boss.
I love Tom. Not ashamed of it. Don't care if the customers joke about it, neither.
Does Tom love you?
Yeah, but he's always reluctant to take it further. It's not because I'm younger, or because of the colour of my skin. He hates jokes about us.
Who's mocking you?
I mean, we're always together.
Goodbye, man.
Good evening, sir. Have you...
And what do you define as a strange event?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton.
A vampire?
I know what you're thinking.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
What can you
Did you hear about what happened to Jack J...
It's
But it's my
So, can I help?
Actually, yes.
Are you asking me to...
If you wouldn't mind.
How do you identify?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Have you heard of the...
Of course. They're dead.
Were you ever...
I did think about it.
So you hunt...
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns.
Goodbye. Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reed. Could I come in?
Why? What do you want?
I work at the Pembroke Hospital. I'm investigating the flu epidemic in this area.
Oh, the Spanish flu. Well, that's quite liberal of you, Doctor. But this is no time to be knocking at people's doors.
The disease takes away the good people too, madam. Why not let me in?
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Stella Fishburne. And yes, indeed. Why not let a doctor in? I can't remember the last time I had a good sleep. I've been nothing but worry.
It's locked, all right.
I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people most these days. So you have questions?
Yes.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers coming in the house.
How is life?
Life has always been harder.
Do you think the
Don't know, but it's
violence
and self.
May I ask what you do for a living?
Since my
Did your
my
Goodbye, miss. It's locked.
I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people most.
Hello, boy.
Hello.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that...
Well, I won't.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus King.
What can you tell me?
It's all about staying out of trouble.
Why do people...
They call me Ruf.
Have you ever... What do you...
I listen to the news.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work.
What do people...
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any.
So you have no home? You're sleeping rough?
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
We're all truly alone in this world. You're lucky you learnt that early.
I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
Do you need help?
A real doctor...
A real doctor treats everyone.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So long. Good evening, Mrs.
Of course. I can't remember the last time I had a good sleep. What can I do?
The orphan that regards
You mean Rufus?
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
I'm trying to locate
You talking about the...
The very same.
I'm sorry. I don't...
Goodbye, Miss Fit.
All these whispers of monsters got folk gossiping and scared. It's people they should fear. Flesh and blood.
Disgusting ghoul did it, don't you think?
I don't think so. Wounds are clean. I can't say, but whatever...
Seems like the guard of Prewin is on Shorthampton's trail too.
I'll send you down.
can't believe I'm doing this.
Everyone's throwing the blame.
Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr. So what they said about me was true. I really was Rufus the Curse, destined to suffer until I die.
Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne.
Of course. Does grow eyes in the back of that head, sir.
It's locked.
Gentlemen are easy targets. I'm not sure the epidemic that worries people most these days. What can I... Should I have turned Stop my shouting, Seymour in? Seymour. You don't have to Was get my so crime agitated. to love my son? I have always protected you, and you know it. Calm down.
Foolish girl and her pretty principles.
vampire then.
It's a leech! Kill it! Want some? Snuff it, leech! It's on there! It's on there! Run the leech, boys! Die, vermin! Die, leech! I hear leech. Take a breath, leech! Fuck, he's fast!
Vampire then.
I can't say, but whatever did this.
Crush the leech, boys! You leeches need killing! Get a taste of this! Want some of this? Yeah! Kill you! Take a breath of it! Die! Burn it, boys! weeks, boys!
It's locked, all right.
Another disgusting rule, did it, don't you think?
Don't think so. Wounds was there.
A freaking vampire, then.
I can't say, but whatever did this...
Steady, boys! We've got one of them here! Back in the fray! This one's mine! Burn it, boys! Pay for this! It's head!
leech, boys! I hate leeches!
Die, vermin!
Want some of this? Burn it, boys! Die, beast!
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
Don't like that!
to stop it! Die, vermin! I'd head back. Look at it. Keep sharp. No rest for the wicked. No good place for a stroll. Go on, off you trot. Die, vermin! Back, beast! Over there! There's one of them vermin! Remember your vows, friends! Christ, he's dead!
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention?
Good evening, sir.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at...
That's quite
Sir, I've led enough
May I ask?
I'm killing...
As I told...
Oh.
Why,
Of course I...
What can you...
Tell you what.
If you have...
Oh.
You don't... You're right.
I really...
You speak of strikes, and...
You bet I am.
Isn't...
A few no...
What really happened? You lost your job.
Those baths...
I'm looking for
What is it you want? Does it...
Well, I'll...
Come now, Lottie. There is still much work to do.
Why is Mr. Delaney collecting old newspaper articles about bombings? It's locked, all right. It's locked. It's locked.
Why the long face, Doctor?
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I will not look kindly on you if you're trying to trick me.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further.
It's on him! It's on him!
Remember your vows from... Have faith, brothers! Fear no evil. We do the Lord's work. Oh, Christ!
It's locked, all right. That doesn't work. There must be a way to control the water level in this reservoir. I need to find the wheel. So that's it. These wheels control the water level. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
have this thirst for blood.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again! The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally! A touch of lucidity. So learn to respect the laws of Ascalon! Thy neck shall snap like a hare's brittle bones, newborn! Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these scalds while singing your name. Infernal Banshee, the hand that crushes all. Power you cannot comprehend. I shall tear thee apart and spill my blood to the pissing wells. to respect the laws of Ascalon! The hand that crushes all! Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these scalds while singing your name! Power you cannot comprehend! Foolish Ekon! Dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon? You found your death in me! My neck shall snap like a hare's brittle bow. I shall tear thee apart and spill my blood to the pissing wells! Down, stay down. Return to your apothecary and needles. Your blood is now mine. I shall crush you. Return to your apothecary and needles. I shall crush you. Down, stay down. Your blood is now mine. I shall crush you. Your blood is now mine. Return to your apothecary and needles. Down, stay down.
At least one Skal escaped Fergal's wrath.
Safe we are, still. Drink now.
Bless you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst. This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
Sean Hampton sent me here. I believe he wanted me to find you. Who are you?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon, but I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
So was it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
The Guard of Priwan is hunting him. He is suspected of murder.
The Skars have always been hunted by humans and vampires alike. I teach them how to survive against the odds.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you. She is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I've so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
Your room. The blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. Leave me be.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet. Always alone.
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. My body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and bone is the wrong place.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well, then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are similar, but not the same, Harriet.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting. and cruel. So cruel.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too tired.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness, quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us. Spend time with us. And I may be willing to answer more questions.
Why do you live here? Amongst the filth and vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
What are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course, our past.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the guard of Priwen. The Ascalon Club.
We are the Sewer Skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she's a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Hampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most skulls I've encountered.
True. I'm not like...
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels.
Thank you, old Bridget. I hope we'll meet again.
vampire hunters will never find us here.
It's locked. It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
You're harboring monsters under the beds of your clients. That takes some nerve.
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.